the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Daily Double. Today we're in Mesachas Pesachim, Perikei, Mishnah Zayin, and Ches. Mishnah Zayin says, Yotza Kas Rishona, V'nichasa Kas Shniya. We mentioned yesterday that three groups of Bnei Yisrael came in to do the Karban Pesach. Always three groups. The first group went in, or left, and the second one went in. When they left, the second one left, the third one went in. Right? They all did the same rituals when they did it. So when they started, each group, when they went, the Leviim started to read Hallel. If they finished, there were a lot of people in one group, a lot of the Korban Pesach, so if they finished Hallel, they would repeat it. If they said it twice, they would say it a third time. Even though it never happened, because they said Hallel very slowly, like Shariyash, an hour Hallel on Shemini Atzeres. That was ridiculous. People actually like that. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Mimehem shal kashlishis, lo higia lahavti ki yishma Hashem. The kashlishis we mentioned in the third group was usually very small, so they didn't even get to part lahavti ki yishma Hashem. It's one of the paragraphs in Hallel. They didn't even get almost halfway through Hallel. Because the third group wasn't so many people. It's exactly the way they operated the Karban Pesach during the week. Karban Pesach is also Bracha on Shabbos. The Gemara says Docha Shabbos Karban Pesach. The same things they did on the week they did on Shabbos. The only difference wasn't really a difference. They had a lot of blood that spilled from the karbanos. They had to wash the floors. So what they do, they had a stream of water flowing through the Azara. They would stop it up. The water would overflow, and it would wash, the blood, and then they would, open up again the river, the stream of water, and would flow out. The Chachamim weren't happy about it. They did it anyway. It doesn't say they didn't do it. They did it. The Chachamim weren't happy about it. The reason the Chachamim weren't happy about it, Tiferes Yisrael says, because even though the floor in the Azara was made out of stone, and therefore there's no problem with stone or sweeping a stone floor or washing a stone floor because there's no dirt that you're gonna make holes in. You can't make holes normally in a floor by washing it. However, you might get confused with a dirt floor, and if you sweep over there, you might come intentionally to make holes over there, and that's a problem of either bona or choresh, depending where you are. So that's a problem, some sort of gzeira. Now I'm going to discuss the Yom Tzion. It's interesting that a lot of times this happened that the Gemara mentions the Chacham didn't. So why didn't people listen to the Chacham? The Chacham didn't. The rabbi said it's not okay. Why they do it? I'm going to tell you something very enlightening in Yom Tzion. You're not going to be shocked what you hear, but it's exactly what the Mishnah says. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Kos hayam mamali midama tarov zarkuz rika achas lagam mizbeach lahod lochamim. Rabbi Yehuda says they had a lot of extra blood that probably spilled from them. So they used to take one cup and fill up all the blood that was mixed from all the karbanos, and they threw that on his back, like Karban Pesach was thrown zrika achas on his back. The Chachamim did not agree with Rabbi Yehuda. The Lacha is not like Rabbi Yehuda. The reason they don't agree with Rabbi Yehuda is because mixed with all the blood from the Karban Pesach was also dam tamsis. When you shaft an animal, the first spurt of blood that comes down of the animal is not, you don't throw that on his back, only the blood which flows naturally afterwards. So because that was mixed together, and that's not fit for being on the Mizbeach, they didn't throw any of it. The Chum said don't throw any on the Mizbeach. Yehuda holds dam is mavatal, dam, blood, right? Most of the blood was dam that's kosher, that's allowed to be thrown on the Mizbeach. So therefore it's mavatal, it nullifies the other blood, and therefore you could throw it. We paskin like the Chumim. Not. Say to Yom Tzion, where they discuss this first halacha. The practice was to do it, to rinse, even on Shabbos, to rinse the floor, to wash the floors in Azara. The Chachamim didn't want it. The Chachamim didn't want it. Why did they do it? What about Das Torah? Yom Tzion coming up next.